Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we are here for the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 20. I've now watched 3 episodes back to back to back, which makes 4 on the day because I watched episode 17 earlier this afternoon, and I have now watched 18, 19, and now 20 back to back to back. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I have to watch another episode. Keep this intro short. You guys know what the fuck happened last episode. Absolute insanity. And we're going to find out where it goes from here. It's probably some more things are going to be revealed in this episode. But per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. And whenever you're seeing this, I'm gonna be on season 2 on Patreon because I've now watched 4 episodes back to back to back. Well, 3 episodes back to back to back, but 4 episodes all in the same day. So to say I'm flying through this show would be an understatement. There's a good chance I finish it the same week that I'm recording it. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm probably already on the season 2. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 20. Crazy that they literally just show that in the OP there. This OP is so good, by the way. I love the first OP, but I might like this one more. It's hard to say. They're both just incredible. I got her bandaged up and everything. Oh, you're awake. Thank God. Sandalwood incense. She's in Jinchi's bedroom? Holy shit, he put her in his own bedroom. Yeah, girl, relax. She probably got a concussion. She's checking her leg, yeah. 15 stitches. Yeah, he'd get better attention here than at the infirmary. Or she would. I want to bring everyone in. Everyone, I'm assuming, meaning all the people we met up until this point, possibly? Like Gyokyo, all the above, Xiao Mao. I mean, his master's life was at risk. I don't deserve to be yelled at. Yeah. Multiple coincidences conversion. Yup. Yup. Feeling ill due to food poisoning at around the same time. Yep. Clear above the altar was pulled by metal wires, yes. Pushing the floor with metal parts. Yes. But they couldn't. Of course they did. Sure, the design was elaborate. Oh my god, they're dead. But they weren't good enough. Oh my god, but the pieces... That's the the one thing I couldn't put together in this whole mystery is why she thought of them, but it's because only the father could make the stuff needed for this at the time very complex machine, and the son was just not adept enough at making it, and so when he rebuilt them, it wasn't exactly how they needed to be. It was too weak. Were designed to break when heated. Oh. Yeah, lead, right? Late metalworker's secret technique. Metal could be made to melt just by opening near a fire. What? Their fucking dad was all part of the conspiracy. No way! What? Either that, or whenever he died, or his death is possibly part of the conspiracy, and say Lacan set up that whole mystery for the 3 sons and posed it as supposedly like a get together for them, like to get them all back together. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah. And just built the metal parts as ordered. Oh, I think they're talking about the current metal worker, not the father, right? This is one of these, but using that special, it's this fucking guy again. But his eyes look too much like Mao Mao's and Lacan's to be adoptive. Maybe, I mean, I have watched 4 episodes in a row. Maybe I am misremembering the line about having an adoptive son, and this is just actually a son of his. I might be misremembering that. Either way, this guy is clearly in cahoots with Lacan. He's shown up 3 different fucking times now here at the metalworker. He's led one guy to do the younger brother to doing the seaweed poisoning, and he poisoned Conan, or kind of goaded people into using salt to poison him indirectly. So he made, oh my god, that's nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. So he made the thing out of the special metal they requested it be made out of, later possibly had questions, and they poisoned him and killed him to silence him. And so that part was already in place there for the ceremonies, and when heated, it melted and broke. Oh my, that's, what the fuck? Of his commissioner and the secret of the easily melting metal vanish with him if he dies. Yeah, we don't know whether he was killed or he died of natural causes. We have no idea. But with this whole mystery, I feel like it pretty prominently points to him being murdered or poisoned. Be a crime made to look like an accident. Has she still not realized he was the main one partaking in it? He would have died. Momo! Girl, come on! Momo! You literally already figured it out! You already figured it out! God damn it. We're trying to kill with such a complicated scheme. But I still don't believe that the plot was to kill, that they had a vengeance out against Jinshi. It was 1000% a plan set up by Lacan because he wanted to get Mao Mao. His whole plan was to take out Jinshi to get Mao Mao. She's thinking about it more and more and realizing who's connected to it. But she's just like, it has nothing to do with me. Well, her face is looking better now. Hopefully her dome itself is doing okay. Oh, it's Ryaku. So they already figured out it was suirei. She already drunk poison and collapsed on the floor. Yeah, no, it's not just her. So she was just silenced. She was just silenced. What? There's no. Maybe it's a possibility that she drank the poison on her own. I'm not going to deny it as a possibility, but this feels a lot like Lacan having her, like, poisoning her specifically, or having her poison herself, or something of that degree. Or maybe she did genuinely just poison herself by herself. It's possible, but this feels like this is 1000% Lacan covering up his tracks. You poison her, they can't question her to figure out what exactly is going on. They can't torture and question her to figure out who her co-conspirators are if she's dead when they get to her as the only lead in the entire situation. No, she was killed to, like, she was 100% killed to cover up tracks. Bullshit. Bullshit, and you know it, Mao Mao. Because she knew she had no future. She talked about planting those, she spoke as if testing me. Morning glories, yeah. That's where the part of the OP comes from. She's not dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, she wanted the medicine to resurrect yourself because she knew she was going to die. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? That's why she wanted the fucking resurrecting medicine, was because she knew she was gonna die. I can't leave it as conjecture, I have to know for certain. Oh my god, she even hit the pose even though she's so out of breath. I like to speak to the Why does she have a kind of grin on her face? Mao Mao. Curiosity got the best of me, yeah. She got too drawn into this whole thing. He still refuses to call her Mao Mao. One of these days he'll call her by name. I'm just thinking of that shot from the OP now. Suiren is alive. Suirei, I mean, sorry, is alive. No fucking way. This is fucking nuts! He looks a little despondent. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought they were about to imply that he was involved here, but maybe not. Maybe he thinks she's actually dead. Okay. Never mind, here we go. Her lady includes thorn apple. Did she not plant thorn apple there? Thorn apple looks, and that's what she was, oh my god, and that's what that she meant. I thought maybe she was involved in, like, because of what I looked up about it, I went on a whole spiel. Then again, I did also say that I felt like that part of the theory was a lot more not believable. But she said that because they look a lot, the thorn apple in this look a lot alike. Yeah, given the symptoms, but I can't say for certain. She's alive. Okay, open that right up. Is she gonna be gone? Oh. They put a whole other woman in there. He's saying the one he examined really was her. Seemed like he was in love with her. But that's because she was under anesthesia. You've been exploited. That's what she expected that because she knew he liked her. That, oh my god, the mind games being played here are nuts. Holy shit. It wasn't just thorn apple. Is not keeping track of the drug. So he isn't involved. He actually doesn't know. It'd be too suspicious if it was empty. And now she's gonna try and get away. She woke back up. She's alive. She never died. I can make a person appear dead. Kill a person, then resurrect them later. Thorn apple and pufferfish are used as ingredients. Wasn't pufferfish a part of the seaweed thing not that long ago? Pufferfish was literally used as part of the thing from not long ago. The whole incident where they tried to pawn it off as like the pufferfish is what poisoned the guy, but it was actually the seaweed. They had all the pufferfish stuff they needed to make this. Then again, didn't they also say that the pufferfish was found like tossed away in a bin on the side or something like that? All the guts and everything? Her leg. Probably exerted too much effort opening that coffin. That's why they brought a chair out for her too. It was the one with the dead suirei in it. Disguised her as a vendor to walk out. Holy shit. That makes it sound like they're, like, by the way they're showing this, that there is a ton of people involved in this as well. Oh my god, this gets deeper and deeper. This is crazy. Yeah, might as well go for the riskiest way. I think with you it would be different. Not on my watch. Why is she cackling like that? Not to arrest her. The intellect that allowed her to make so many crimes look like accidents. To bet her own life to trick us all. That face! So soon would be such a loss. This evil laugh. Yeah, this evil fucking laugh. The way she goes right back to her, like, apathetic nature. Holy shit, man, this is nuts. I feel like Mao might be overlooking something. Maybe Suirei is genuinely just this smart. Maybe she is. Lacan is really smart, and I believe her to be Lacan's daughter, so it's not, like, super far-fetched to assume she is genuinely just this smart, but I refuse to believe she was not in collaboration with Lacan himself, who very well could have been directing her like a puppet. I don't know. That's just another theory I'm tossing out there. It very well could be that she is genuinely just this smart, but I also don't think there's a world where Lacan was not also involved with all these coincidences happening. Because Mao believes that Suirei did everything, which she didn't. Most of the poisoning incidents, like Conan and the seaweed one and all the above, those weren't done by her. The metalworker thing, none of those were done by her. She only did the pipe thing that made the explosion go off. That was the only thing she did, and then took the fall for it, only to come back alive. Lolan, yeah, that was her name. How is she gonna be involved with this now? We're cutting back to her after, like, not seeing her for so long. Taking care of the Suirei incident in secret. According to the doctor, she was backed by his teacher. He took note of her talents a few years ago and brought her in as an adopted daughter. Not much is known about her past before then. But also them saying they dealt with it in secret makes it sound a lot like they apprehended her. I don't know. Yeah. So Jinshi saw that fucking face he made there. Very clearly, yeah. That face she made wasn't exactly loving to hear about her papa trying to see her. The rear palace. To the rear palace tomorrow. Damn, so Gaoshun is like Jinshi's personal. Oh, what is he drinking? He just called himself a eunuch. That's interesting. It makes you look very young. Heavenly smiles in a voice like honey. Jinshi's 24? Jinshi's 24. Oh, he's talking about a mask. Maybe he's not actually 24. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. What? Okay, there you go. It will actually make you impotent one day. That's just the mask. Jinshi is a eunuch and is very all the above. But damn, the fact that he's drinking this medicine to suppress his fucking like man hormones and everything. I even have another grandchild. I just don't believe that Jinshi's actually 24. We've never gotten his actual age, but no fucking way he's 24. That means Duo would have had to been fucking 11 when she had him. Yeah, no, he's not 24 at all. No, he's definitely near Mao's age, because the Emperor is 30, the Emperor 34, Duo's 35. That would mean Duo was 11 when she had him. Go back to the like scene where we see Duo giving birth to him. She does not look 11. Not at all. My youngest son is ready to get married too. Okay, there you go. There's his actual age. Yeah. So that's part of the mask he puts on. Tell me to find a wife and end this work. Oh. And Mao's 17, so Jinshi's 2 years older, which still means that Duo had him when she was like what, 16? Hang on, I gotta do math. 35 minus 19. I can do math. Is that right? My brain is too focused on the show. I can't do math right now. She was 16. Yikes. Is this, okay, Laolin. Yeah, the Emperor does visit her often, I see. Apparently he doesn't find her very appealing. Yeah, that looks nothing like she looked just a couple minutes ago. He can't tell who she is every time he visits her. Once every 10 days. Yikes, I see. So, Laolin's mom, or dad, is a favorite of the Emperor's mother. Finally, we're openly addressing this. Kind of what we've known for a while now, is that the Emperor clearly did not like his dad's taste. Yeah. The Empress Dowager who gave birth to Queen Emperor when she was just a girl. Also gave birth to another child some 10 odd years later. That's fucking disgusting that the previous emperor had a child with her when she was just a girl. That's fucking terrible, which means that the emperor's mom is not that much older than him. Fucking disgusting. But she had another child 10 odd years later, who Jinshi is posing as. Are we finally getting the full story? What happened and everything? So the birth took place without an issue. Did not have the doctor's help. So we're just finding out that Mao Mao was 1000% correct in literally everything, but she just refuses to believe that she's correct. Or so everybody thought. He just needs to make himself a new prince. That's very vague. What the fuck does that mean? Because even... Has Jinshi never been told that he's not? But no, because he was associating with Ah Duo. He knows Ah Duo is his mother. Is this him speaking like, as in like Jinshi, the character who's the emperor, the character who's the emperor's brother? If that child had survived, but then he says it's just a silly delusion, despite the fact that we know, at least we were under the impression that Jinshi knows that I guess maybe what he's saying here is that the emperor has never treated him as his son. Is that what we're getting at here? That's why Jinshi says he just needs to make himself a new prince, which is why he's going around sleeping with all the other concubine stabbed children, is because maybe he doesn't acknowledge Jinshi as his son, despite the fact that seemingly Mao Mao's adoptive father Luomin was kicked out because they found out about the child swap. It's a very vague statement, but it feels like Jinshi is implying that, like, even if he is the emperor's son, he's not treated as such or not acknowledged as such by the emperor himself. Maybe only Ah Duo acknowledged him as her son, even if it's known in smaller circles that no, okay, this is definitely metaphorically speaking, as like the emperor doesn't acknowledge Jinshi as his son, because even when Jinshi was speaking with Lacan, he goes, oh, he knows my actual status, which I would assume means that he knows that Jinshi is the emperor's son. I don't know. I have so many questions now. Yeah, are you okay? It's good to see all you guys again. Fuck you. Ooh. She might be pregnant, yeah. Whose name I can't even stand to hear. Yeah, talking about Lacan. There's a chance for her to get the fuck away from him. Could be his own kind of way of doing that, maybe. He gets to go. I mean, she also gets to go and hang out with people that she likes. You finally found someone worth cracking the whip on? What? She's back in her same room and everything. Oh, the Emperor's chilling here this time. I feel like she's only been here like once. The pause in her menstrual cycle, there's no definitive evidence that she's pregnant. Cute! God, she looks a little older now too, but every time I fucking see Gyokyo and her child, I don't really know about the Emperor. he's kind of iffy, especially if he's kind of not treating Jinshi like his own son. That'd be interesting. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but I mean, this is cute. This looks cute. He's more than just a lewd, middle-aged guy. He really does things like protecting Li Shu and things like that. Like, he's not, I don't know. Just having 4 concubines in general automatically kind of makes me feel like you're not a super great person for just having women there to impregnate them. Like, that's the concubine's fucking job while they're there. But side of the times, and maybe he actually does genuinely love them. Like the whole issue with Lady Lihua when she got sick and he sent Mao Mao to go take care of her and all the above. It feels like he actually maybe cares about them, but at the same time, I don't know. We haven't seen enough of the Emperor for me to make a good judge of his character, other than like he won't approach Li Shu because I would assume like Duo kind of sees her like a daughter. And the other ones in that scene there, he seems to genuinely care for his daughter. Because like you would think an emperor just wants a prince to like take after him whenever he dies, and if he gets a daughter, he wouldn't care about him. But he seems to genuinely dote on his daughter. So I don't know. We still haven't seen enough of the emperor for me to be able to make any claims about his character. We haven't seen enough. Who could cause political issues as well. Yep, seeing now who her father is, yes, she definitely could. It definitely does. Is that Lee Hockey there? I'm gonna make a theory that is probably wrong. But why? I kind of got the feeling that Mei might like Lacan. I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping maybe I'm getting way ahead of myself here, but that feels like that's, I don't know. All right, I'm stopping here though. I've watched so many episodes. We're done here for the night. This is my last episode of the day. Damn, man, every time that I watch a new episode of the show, I think to myself, why the fuck did I not watch this when it was airing? Holy shit, this show is like so good. It's so unbelievably good. But yeah, anyway, I don't think I have too much to add here. The whole mystery, I tossed out a random bullshit theory about Mei possibly being the one bought out by Lacan. I don't know. It just seemed like she was playing games with him and maybe liked him. I might be getting so far ahead of myself here, but because it also, like, if he possibly did something to Mao Mao's mom, then maybe I don't know. Anyway, we'll unpack that next episode, obviously. But so much shit going on. The stuff with Suirei, I don't really know what they did with her. They said they dealt with it in secret, but I don't really know what that means, to be completely honest. All in all, though, ton of mystery still going around here with Lacan, the person who I'm assuming is his adoptive son, who was, because they just think Suirei did everything when she clearly didn't. And so I feel like we're still not done with that mystery yet. But anyway, I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 20. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.